The United Kingdom, officially called United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, is a country situated in northwest Europe, surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean bordering Ireland. The UK also is connected to France through the Channel Tunnel. There are many UK dependencies distributed throughout the whole globe, but in this video we'll focus on the British main island. The UK consists out of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. With a total area of 243,610 square kilometers, the UK ranks 78th worldwide in terms of total area, right before Uganda and after Guinea. The UK has a population of little more than 67.8 million people, making it Europe's 5th most populated country, after Russia, Turkey, Germany and France. The largest metropolitan areas are the capital city London with an estimated 14.1 million inhabitants, as well as Birmingham and Manchester, with both 3 million people living there. London is known for being the world's second largest financial center, as well as one of the world's most visited cities. The official language of the United Kingdom is English. The UK's main ethnic groups are white with 87.1%, Asian with 7%, black with 3% and 2% mixed. About 60% are Christians, 25% are non-denominational, 4.4% are Muslim and 1.3% are Hindu. In the UK, people pay in pound sterling. €1 is equivalent to 0.89 pounds, $1 to 0.78 pounds. The UK has one of the world's strongest and highly developed economies. It is the 6th largest national economy in the world, measured by GDP, and 9th largest by purchasing power parity. Another interesting fact is that the UK has the 2nd largest inward foreign direct investment and the 3rd largest outward foreign direct investment. As typical for developed economies, the service industry plays a significant role in the UK's total economy. It contributes about 80% to the GDP. Furthermore, the financial services industry, the aerospace industry as well as the pharmaceutical industry are developed. Thanks to many UK dependencies, the UK is one of the big guys when it comes to geopolitics. It is one of 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council and, moreover, controls a few highly strategic spots of global trade. Gibraltar, for instance, is part of the UK and even has its own airport, which reduces dependency from Spain significantly. Also, the Suez Channel was controlled by the UK until the year of 1956. However, there are also some potential problems that the UK may face in the future. The Scots have repeatedly demonstrated for independence, especially after Brexit. Speaking of which, the Brexit may harm the British economy severely, since companies will relocate to mainland Europe as a result of it. On the other hand, it may be that the UK just left the sinking boat on time thanks to Brexit, especially in case conflicts between EU member states continue to grow. The UK is part of NATO but not of the European Union anymore. Later in this video there will be an interview with Ludmina, who runs a YouTube channel called LVD Mila B, as well as with Nain, who runs a YouTube channel called You Can Call Me Nain. They both moved to the UK and will talk about their journey, as well as provide useful tips to people who may consider to move to the UK. Thank you Jason Zuatz for proposing this video. If you have an idea which country I should cover next, please let me know down in the comments. This video is part of a video series that covers informative facts and the migration procedure of Switzerland, Germany, the USA, Russia, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Indonesia, India, Israel, Thailand, South Africa, Turkey, Japan, Singapore, the Netherlands, Austria, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, Belgium, China, Brazil and Ireland. I've created a dedicated video for every country mentioned. The playlist is linked in the video description as well as in the comments. Maybe I've already added some more countries including your home country, so please make sure to check out the playlist. But let's return to the UK. What are the main advantages of moving to the United Kingdom and what needs to be considered? As of the 2015 UN report, the UK ranks 6th among the countries with the largest foreign-born population, ahead of the United Arab Emirates and after Russia. About 8.54 million people living in the UK were not born there, but moved to this country during their lifetime. The biggest foreign-born populations are, who would have thought, the Indians, but closely followed by the Poles, Pakistani and Irish. In terms of percentage of foreign-born population to total population, the UK ranks 72nd, with 13.2%, meaning that 13.2% of the total UK population was born abroad. In this statistic, the UK is heading Latvia with 13.8% and is followed by the Seychelles with 13%. But what are the advantages of moving to the UK? As mentioned before, the UK has a huge economy offering countless career opportunities. The UK has been a magnet from highly skilled workers from all over the globe that like to immigrate to the UK in order to unleash their full potential in one of many international corporations headquartered in the UK. On average, a Brit makes €35,400 or $41,200 annually. what makes the UK rank 22nd worldwide, following Canada and followed by Japan. The median income in the UK is at 20,500 euros or 23,900 US dollars. Iceland has a slightly higher median income, whereas New Zealand has a slightly lower one. With the median wealth of 86,300 euros or approximately 100,000 US dollars, the UK ranks 12th worldwide behind France and followed by Singapore. You may heard that London is one of the world's priciest cities. Let's check if that's true. If you live off 2,000 euros per month in Vienna, Austria's capital city, you will need 2,930 euros per month to enjoy the same standard of living in London. This means that the cost of living in London is almost 50% higher than the cost of living in Vienna. London also is 23% more expensive in comparison to Stockholm, Sweden's capital city, but is in fact 25% cheaper compared to Zurich, Switzerland's largest city. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center of London can quickly cost up to 1,800 euros per month. Another upside is the English language that is spoken in the UK. Since you are watching this video, you probably are familiar with the English language, which means that you will not need to learn a new language from scratch. This makes finding friends in the UK much easier. But besides all these advantages, there also are some downsides when it comes to moving to the UK. The UK climate is known to be cold and rainy. On average, there are just 1 to 3 hours of sunshine a day in all months during the year. Also, the daily mean temperatures do not climb above 20 degrees Celsius, even in summer. In the International PISA Education Comparison of 2015, the UK ranks 23rd of 71 participating countries. Considering the United Kingdom's financial resources, that score perhaps is improvable. Let's continue with interviewing Ludmila and Nain. Ludmila and Nain, when did you move to the UK and which city did you move to?
So I moved to the UK to mainly study.
I moved to the UK in October 2018, so almost 2 years now, and I moved to Nottingham in England.
Why the UK and not another country in Europe?
I moved to the UK because I already had family in the UK.
Actually, we lived in Portugal for 1 year before moving to the UK, but we didn't adapt very well there, unfortunately. And then we chose the UK mostly because of the language. We already spoke English. My husband is fluent in English, so it would be easier because of that.
What do you enjoy the most about the UK?
The thing I enjoy the most about the UK is probably the routine. So having to go to school at a certain time and come back home and go to work, I like it.
Wow, I like so much things in England. I like the parks, I like the historical places. I love the fact that it's a small country, so you can go anywhere fast, you know. There's a lot of places to go, and I love the fact that the days are very long during the spring and the summer. And I love the bands, you know, the best bands in the world, in my opinion, are English, like Pink Floyd, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, the Beatles, and so on. That there's a lot of great bands in this country, and I love that because I love music.
What do you miss the most about your home country?
And the thing I miss the most about Portugal are my friends.
What I miss most about Brazil is the food. I really miss the food there. We can find some Brazilian food and Brazilian products here, but it's not the same. That there's a lot of food, a lot of fruits that we have there that we cannot find here. So I miss that a lot, and I miss my family. I really miss my family. I wish they could come here with me.
What are the Brits like?
I find British people quite friendly, but at the same time I feel like they are quite closed as well.
The Brits, they are very nice. I think they are very polite, like in the way they are always saying good morning, good afternoon, thank you, sorry. They are always saying sorry, and I think that's very nice. And they are friendly. They are reserved, but they are very friendly. They like to make small talk, at least where I live. They like to make small talk, and they love going to the pub. So if you want to see the Brits being more open and even more friendly, you can go to a pub and you see that because they love going to the pub.
What tips would you give people who want to move to the UK?
The tips I'd give to someone moving to the UK is be open to new things and make friends, because it's not that hard.
I would say to them to do some research about the places, because I know there is a lot of good places to live in England, in the UK, but it depends of what you want. So if you want to live in a big city like London, or if you want to live in the countryside, you need to do some research. What kind of work you can find there, these kind of things. And if you are from a country that doesn't speak English, you need to learn English at least a little bit to be able to communicate with people and to find work, to find a job.
If you could decide again, would you still move to the UK?
And if I could decide again, I would definitely move to the UK again.
Yes, I would choose the UK again. It's a very good place to live. I love living here. It's a very good place. I'm in the countryside, so this helps because I like the countryside, and it's a beautiful place. I would choose 100 times, yes, the UK.
Thanks Nain and Ludmina for taking time to join this interview. Please make sure to check out their channels linked in the video description for more informative videos about the UK. What needs to be done in order to settle down in the UK? Citizens of EU member states as well as the USA, Canada, major Latin and South American countries, as well as Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea and some more states are able to enter the UK visa-free for tourism. In order to obtain the UK citizenship, the following criteria have to be met. You must be over 18 years old, must be of good moral character, which means that you must not have committed a crime. Additionally, you must be currently living in the UK, must meet the English language requirements, as well as must pass the Life in the UK test. Most applicants must also have lived in the UK for at least 5 years, without an absence longer than 450 days, have not travelled outside of the UK for more than 90 days in the last year, are in possession of a UK permanent residence, or been granted indefinite stay in the UK. I hope that I could provide useful information about the United Kingdom and the procedure of migrating to it. Please let me know which country I should cover next. And don't forget to check out the playlist where you will find more videos targeting other countries around the globe. Thanks for watching.